So here you are, and it's all about now your journey. And you're in Penrode Studio. This is the Penrode podcast. Introducing again Marcus Matthews, the mind mentor. I was going to say the mind valley there, but that was,
That's something I've been involved in before.
Yeah, exactly, because we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Mind mentor. So when it's all about your journey, so what matters the most to you in your journey? Because the mind mentor, I know about you, but this is your podcast, and I want other people to understand you and your journey, because you offer a lot of things. So I want you to kind of explain what's the mind mentor. Because that's the first question, because there's going to be so much more after even just the very first thing. So over to you.
Let me start at the end of the start, which that sounds confusing, right?
Yeah, go on.
The whole mind mentor thing came from a very simple question. Why do I feel the way that I do? Simple question. The journey, however, started back in 2016. I was at Chester Station as a serving police officer. I ended up getting assaulted. And people would externally think, oh, that's a bad thing anyway, but actually the assault wasn't the issue. The issue was that post that assault, I didn't get the support that I needed. And I asked for help.
In the police force?
Yeah, I asked for help, but what I got was a process. So like all good men, I buried that in, carried on, and 2 years later, I was going to kill myself.
Oh.
And so I got sectioned, ended up going to my GP, speaking to lots of professionals, and I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to talk about how I felt. I just had that one question: why do I feel the way that I do? Logically, life was great. Had a great job, great family. On paper, everything should have been perfect, but it wasn't. There was this feeling inside that I wasn't good enough, I was different, that the life that I want wasn't available to me, and unfortunately, I couldn't communicate that.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
And you hear that all the time. As a man, you hear, well, I shouldn't say as a man, but you hear it more in the male, don't you? You hear more.
Yeah, and so...
Women talk a lot.
Yeah, so where did it all come from?